Praise the Lord, for it is good to sing. Praise to our God, for it is pleasant and a fitting thing. He heals the broken-hearted every day and binds up all their wounds along the way. He determines the number of the stars above. He gives to all of them their names in love. Great is our Lord and abundant in power near. His understanding is beyond all measure here. He heals the broken-hearted. He binds up every wound. He heals the broken-hearted. No broken soul to ruin. The God who counts the stars by name knows every piece of you. He heals the broken-hearted and makes the broken new. The Lord lifts up the humble in their need, but He casts the wicked down in every deed. Sing to the Lord with thanksgiving today. Make melody to our God along the way. He covers the heavens with clouds He sends. He prepares rain for the earth and it descends. He makes grass grow on the hills so green, the most beautiful sight that eyes have seen. He heals the broken-hearted. He binds up every wound. He heals the broken-hearted. No broken soul to ruin. The God who counts the stars by name knows every piece of you. He heals the broken-hearted and makes the broken new. The same God who measures the expanse of heaven and calls each of the billion stars by name bends down to bind the wounds of the broken-hearted and treats each broken heart with equal care and claim. He heals the broken, binds the wound. The God of stars is coming to you soon. He heals the broken-hearted. A man has joy by the answer of his mouth today, and a word spoken in due season is the way. How good it is to find the right word at the right time. The tongue of the wise makes knowledge so sublime. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb so sweet, health to the bones and joy to those you meet. The heart of the righteous studies how to answer well, but the mouth of the wicked pours out evil to tell. A word in due season, how good it is. A word in due season, given as a gift. Not too early and not too late, but the right word at the right time. A word in due season is a treasure hard to find. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, they say, and those who love it will eat its fruit today. The one who guards his mouth preserves his life each day, but the one who opens wide his lips will go astray. A soft answer turns away the fiercest wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger on the path. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge true, and a word fitly spoken sees the broken through. A word in due season, how good it is. Oh, a word in due season, given as a gift. Not too early and not too late, but the right word at the right time. A word in due season is a treasure hard to find. Slow to speak and quick to hear. Give me the wisdom to know when to hold my tongue, and the courage to speak the word that heals and helps. The right word to the old and to the young. A word in due season, how good and sweet. The right word at the right time is complete. I lift my eyes up to the hills around. From where does my help come to be found? My help comes from the Lord who made the earth, the maker of the heavens and their worth. He will not let your foot be moved at all. He who keeps you will not slumber at the call. Behold, he who keeps Israel will not sleep. He neither slumbers nor lets his watch sleep. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. My help comes from the Lord. He knows what every moment is worth. He will not let your foot slip down. He watches over you day and night. My help comes from the Lord. He keeps you in his sight. The Lord is your keeper, at your right hand near. The Lord is your shade and will not let you fear. day or night, nor the moon strike you in the failing light. The Lord will keep you from all evil near. He will keep your life and hold you clear. The Lord will keep your going out and coming in, from this time forth and forevermore. Again, my help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. My help comes from the Lord. He knows what every moment is worth. He will not let your foot slip down. He watches over you day and night. My help comes from the Lord. He keeps you in His sight. He does not close His eyes when the night grows long. He does not drift away when the trouble comes. The keeper of Israel stays awake and watching, and what He watches over He never abandons. My help comes from the Lord. He never sleeps. He watches over all the promises He keeps. My help comes from the Lord. By wisdom a house is built from day to day, and by understanding it is established on the way. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all rare and beautiful treasures, great and small. A wise man is full of strength in every task, and a man of knowledge increases his best. For by wise guidance you can wage your war, and in abundance of counselors find the shore. Wisdom builds her house on solid ground. Understanding keeps the walls around. Knowledge fills the rooms with what is rare. Wisdom builds a life beyond compare, not by might and not by cleverness alone, but by the wisdom that comes from God's own throne. Wisdom builds her house and it will stand. Do not say I will do to him as he has done. I will pay the man back under the sun. I passed by the field of a sluggard one day, and by the vineyard of a man without a way, and behold, it was all overgrown with thorns. The ground was covered with nettles and thorns. Its stone wall was broken down and bare. that comes from God's own throne. Wisdom builds her house, and it will stand. Wisdom is not built in a single morning. It is the patient work of years of small decisions, of choosing the harder right over the easier wrong, and letting understanding shape our every vision. The foolish woman tears her house down with her hands, but the wise one builds it slowly, brick by brick. And the house that wisdom builds will still be standing when every shortcut house lies broken and sick. Wisdom builds, understanding keeps. Knowledge fills what the wise soul reaps. Wisdom builds her house. You sunbeam sings all in face. Lord, you have been our dwelling place in every age. Before the mountains were brought forth on every page, before you formed the earth and world from shore to shore, from everlasting to everlasting, you are Lord. You return man to dust and say, return again. 1,000 years in your sight are like a day, and then like yesterday when it is past and gone away, or like a watch in the night of just one day. Satisfy us in the morning with your love, that we may rejoice and be glad from above. All our days make us glad for the years of grief, for the years we have seen trouble and relief. Satisfy us with your steadfast love today, that we may sing for joy along the way. Satisfy us in the morning with your love. So teach us to number our days, alright, dear Lord, that we may get a heart of wisdom in accord. Return, O Lord, how long will it be till dawn? Have pity on your servants from the early morn. Let your work be shown to your servants clear, and your glorious power to their children here. Let the favor of the Lord our God be on us now, and establish the work of our hands somehow. Satisfy us in the morning with your love, that we may rejoice and be glad from above. All our days make us glad for the years of grief, for the years we have seen trouble and relief. Satisfy us with your steadfast love today, that we may sing for joy along the way. Satisfy us the God who is our dwelling place in every generation, holds the faded grass and calls it his own crown. So we do not ask for longer days or easier roads. We ask to be satisfied with the God who made the road. And the soul that is satisfied with the love of God at morning will carry that satisfaction as its treasured load. Satisfy us in the morning with your love. That is all we need. Satisfy us, Lord. Hope deferred makes the heart grow sick, they say, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life each day. He who despises the word brings destruction near, but he who fears the commandment will persevere. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life clear, turning away from the snares of death and fear. Good sense wins favor in the eyes of all, but the way of the treacherous is their downfall. Hope deferred makes the heart grow sick. That is the most honest verse for the ones who haven't waited long through the better and the worse. But a longing fulfilled is a tree of life when God answers the long delay. Hope deferred will one day become the sweetest answered prayer. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle away fast, but whoever gathers little by little makes it last. Hope deferred is real, and scripture names the ache, the heart that has been waiting for his sake. And yet the proverb holds both sides with care, the ache of the waiting and the gift so rare. When what was hoped for finally comes to pass, the tree of life is sweeter for the long contrast. Hope deferred makes the heart grow sick. That is the most honest verse for the ones who have been waiting long through the better and the worse. But a longing fulfilled is a tree of life when God answers the long delay. Hope deferred will one day become the sweetest answered prayer. If you are in the season of the deferred hope, if the waiting has grown heavy and unclear, this proverb sees you and it names your aching. The God who wrote it through the wise man hears. He does not tell you the waiting will be easy, or that the longing is a sign of weak faith. He tells you that the ache is real and valid, and the answer when it comes is worth the wait. Hope deferred, he sees the ache. A longing fulfilled is the gift he makes. Hold on, bless your name forever and always. Every day I will bless you and your name, and praise your name forever just the same. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. His greatness is unsearchable and raised. One generation shall commend your works to the next, and shall declare your mighty acts in text. You open your hand and satisfy the desire of every living thing. You open your hand and give them what they need. You open your hand. The Lord is near to all who call, to all who call on Him in truth. You open your hand, and none who seek you fall. The Lord is gracious and merciful in grace, slow to anger and abounding in love's place. The Lord is good to all His creation near, and His mercy is over all His works so clear. All your works shall give thanks to you, O Lord, and all your saints shall bless you in accord. They shall speak of the glory of your kingdom bright, and tell of your power and your glorious light. You open your hand and satisfy the desire of every living thing. You open your hand and give them what they need. You open your hand. The Lord is near to all who call, to all who call on Him in truth. You open your hand, and none who seek you fall. The open hand of God is the posture of provision, not a clenched fist holding back what we need, but a palm turned upward full of every good thing, for every creature and for every hungry seed. And when I come to Him with empty hands, I find that His hands are always open wide. The God who feeds the ravens and the sparrows has more than enough for whatever waits inside. You open your hand and satisfy every living thing beneath your sky. You open your hand. Whoever trusts in his riches will fall down hard, but the righteous will flourish like a green yard. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and whoever captures souls cuts through the strife. Whoever is righteous has care for animal life, but the mercy of the wicked is just strife. One who is wise wins souls to the right way, and the hand of the diligent will rule the day. The righteous will flourish like a green leaf in spring. The righteous will flourish, not trusting in anything. But the God who makes the righteous grow in every season, high and low, the righteous will flourish. That is what He promised long ago. When pride comes, then comes disgrace and shame. But with the humble is the wisdom of His name. The integrity of the upright guides them well, but the crookedness of the treacherous will fail. Riches do not profit in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers on the path. The righteousness of the blameless keeps the way, but the wicked falls by his own wickedness someday. The righteous will flourish like a green leaf in spring. The righteous will flourish, not trusting in anything. But the God who makes the righteous grow in every season, high and low, the righteous will flourish. That is what He promised long ago. Same as thriving by the world's measure. It is not the absence of the difficulty or the drought. It is the deep rootedness of the tree that bends in storms, but whose roots hold fast through every season of doubt. And the righteous are not righteous by their own achievement, but by the grace of the God who makes the green things grow. So I rest in His righteousness and trust the flourishing to the one who makes the seed bloom below. The righteous will flourish, green and growing, in the hands of God, always knowing. The righteous will flourish. I will bless the Lord at all times, every day. His praise shall continually be in what I say. My soul makes its boast in the Lord, so near. Let the humble hear and be glad to hear. Oh, magnify the Lord along with me today, and let us exalt His name together on the way. I sought the Lord and He answered my call, and delivered me from every one of my fears. Oh, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He saves the ones whose spirit catches everyone who starts to fall. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard his prayer and saved him out of all his troubles and despair. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers from the ground. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good today. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in his way. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints who know. For those who fear him have no want or woe. Oh, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He saves the ones whose spirits are crushed. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Into the broken places he has rushed. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him from them all. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He catches everyone who starts to fall. The instinct of the world is to move away from the broken and the hurting and the weak. But the instinct of the God of the universe is to move toward exactly who we seek. He does not stand at a comfortable distance from the ones whose hearts are crushed and low. He draws near and he sits inside the breaking. The closest he has ever been is when we are below. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He is nearest when you feel lost. The Lord is close to you. The path of the just is like the shining sun that shines ever brighter till the day is done. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness clear. They do not know what makes them stumble here. Keep your heart with all diligence and care, for out of it spring the issues of life so rare. Put away from you a deceitful mouth today, and put perverse lips far from you on the way. The path of the just grows brighter every day. The path of the just is a shining and a growing way, like the sunrise climbing higher, getting brighter as you go. The path of the just is the path that makes you grow. Let your eyes look directly forward and ahead, and let your gaze be straight and onward led. Ponder the path of your feet, each step you take, and let all your be established for His sake. Do not turn to the right or to the left aside. Remove your foot from evil and abide. For wisdom is the principal thing to gain, and in all you're getting, get understanding plain. The path of the just grows brighter every day. The path of the just is a shining and a growing way, like the sunrise climbing higher, getting brighter as you go. The path of the just is the path that makes you grow. There is something beautiful about this image, that the path does not start at its brightest place, but grows in brightness as the just one walks it, like a sunrise slowly filling all the space. So if you feel that you are just beginning, and the light is small and uncertain on the road, take heart, for the path of the just grows ever brighter, and the one who lit it carries half your load. The path of the just